everyone, my name is Paulina and I'm here with a tarot reading for you, a psychic reading, and this is a reading for someone who I'm gonna actually tune into the energies because I don't actually know what this is about yet. I'm trying to come really dry with my energy to these readings, but this reading, I'm gonna also work with imagery that I see in my mind or things that come to my mind during the reading. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep it under 20 minutes. Please like and subscribe. I have never said that before. I'm gonna say that just to be, I'm kind of being ironic because I think that whole culture is annoying, and I'm really not here for, I mean, I would like to have monetary gain someday, but in all reality, I know that takes a long time to get the viewership, to get paid for the ads that they would run on YouTube. That's how you get paid by YouTube. And I love working one-on-one with people, but I also know that in our economy, a lot of people aren't really looking to spend on psychic tarot reading. So this is also, I want you to know my services are available. I do Zoom readings. Right now it's 45 minutes for $45. I also do pre-recorded readings that I can email to you. But the thing is, I understand if you can't do that right now. I want to just offer this service for myself, for my own creativity, and I get a reading out of this. I get a message because I'm channeling while I do this, and I'm somewhat caught unawares of what I'm really gonna say, and often I listen to it and I'm surprised at what comes out. So it's also for selfish reasons. So just some of my skills really quick. I'm a clairvoyant, clairsentient, and just spiritual intuitive. And if you want to know my astrology, I am a Scorpio with Scorpio sun with a Cancer moon and an Aries rising. Wow. And that's just some basics. I won't get into what houses everything is in. But so I'm gonna get a main card for this reading. We got the 5 of Wands. So I feel like you were in some competition or some argument with some people. Let's get some more on this argument. What was maybe the cause of this? 1 of Cups. Maybe there was some romantic connection here that spurred other people to react negatively. Or also maybe you are just someone very pure of heart. Like I'm getting that with the Ace of Cups that you offer love to people. Ooh, that might be too much actually, sorry. You do come into relationships and situations with the intent of a new beginning. Not everyone does. You're open-hearted. I'm getting that this group of people with the 3 of Wands, you've been like waiting for something to come to you, and these people perhaps pushed you out of, that came up in my last reading too, getting pushed out. Perhaps you felt pushed out of a situation before what you wanted to come, or maybe maybe in their eyes they gave you what you wanted and it was time for you to go. This seems like a very transactional relationship, whatever it is. It could be between literally a group or just a person who has a group backing, like a group behind them. Maybe they're part of a family or business group that you've had an issue with. But there was, with the 3 of Wands there, that's about things coming to us that we want. And I feel that they felt that they had fulfilled what was needed and could no longer give you what you wanted, and that you were looking for something more. And with the 3, I feel also that there was a point of contention, like there was like a interrupter. So there was something that came between you and this person, maybe another person, maybe somebody really didn't like the intimacy that you shared with them, because we had that Ace of Cups before. Let's get some more about this battle here. Okay, we got Two of Swords. So Two of Swords, I'm getting that you were in a balancing act in some ways, or caught between, or maybe the communication was duplicitous here. Maybe this person talked a good game, but then they weren't able to fulfill what they said they would do for you. So I think that this person has a lot of issues with feeling put upon in their life, and it's not entirely about you, but you are in a situation somehow where you were dependent or vulnerable upon something that they provided. I don't know if it's emotional or financial support or psychological support, or this could even be like a doctor, like maybe like a primary care or something, or like a physician that you've parted ways with. Okay, but I'm getting that's more intimate. That would just be one situation. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So you've been building for a long time for your own success, which has to do with your own regeneration and rebirth, renewal. And you kind of have this, you haven't reaped benefits entirely, but let's just say you've checked some things off the list of your goals, and I'm really proud of you, and that's great. And they do have to do with financial goals. You may not be seeing the success yet, but in some ways I think you are seeing less stress in your situation. I'm getting that with the 8, you're coming from a time where you were really building your garden. Sorry, I got cut off. So, and we got 6 of Swords. So I feel that leaving this situation, this is about your own evolution is the word I'm hearing. Thinking about monkeys, primates, Jane Goodall, Tarzan. Maybe this person, okay, there's a story about a woman who had a pet ape for many years in Stamford, Connecticut, and then one day it went crazy. I believe I was in college when this happened, and it attacked her, and you don't want to know the details of what it did to her, but it killed her, basically. After being docile for many years. I also watched this movie with it was on Hulu with the girl Lily something. I don't know, she's from Riverdale. But I thought it was pretty good. A lot of those Hulu movies are kind of stupid, but it could have been done a little better. But basically the idea is we pick up what we interact with. And so she's watching all these movies about violence for her job to see what's on the internet that's illegal and what's not. And then she herself becomes violent in a situation and luckily doesn't get caught or in trouble, but she sort of realizes that she's internalizing what she's seeing, what she's digesting. And I feel like that matters here. I feel like maybe you were dealing with somebody who was patient until they snapped, and you could feel that underlying current because you're very sensitive, but you waited a long time before exiting the situation. And I don't think this person treated you very well, just with the ape connection there. I think they struggle with their own humanity, and I think that you were overly nice because you were in fight or flight, and maybe you're in some people pleasing, maybe you were in there's a term called fawning, when someone has hurt us and we're afraid to make more waves, but maybe we're caught in a trauma bond with them, so we can't leave, so we just sort of walk on eggshells and maybe compliment them after they've hurt us, hurt our feelings, maybe they've insulted us. We've got the Page of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups. There was a lot of disappointment that led you to independence and to seeking out like a new hopeful beginning in your life. And I'm sorry that you were disappointed by these people. At the same time, I feel like you're focusing a lot right now on what didn't work and what you can't do and what isn't possible, instead of realizing that you're no longer in that negative environment, whatever it was, whoever it was with. I feel like this person just saw you as what they could get from you, and you were desperate for love and attention from your own childhood wounds. This person could be family, or they could be a romantic partner also, or they, as I said, it could be a variety of relationships, but whoever they are, after the relationship ended, they definitely bad-mouthed you to a lot of people to make it seem like you were the wrong one. And I'm getting that even these people were like, really? I don't know. But they have a problem with they can't take any accountability, and they want to make you the bad one, and they want other people to believe it. And that's fine. What it does is it frees you from ever having to talk to those people again. That community, that environment, which is toxic, that they thrive within. I'm also getting like a little king of the castle. Like this person, maybe they do have some like property or like some financial advance, something more than you financially right now, and they feel like maybe they were wielding it over you at one point, but also they do feel superior to you. But I'm getting that these stories, it's like really not who you are, or like it's really not about, like I don't think you were, maybe you lost your cool, but I don't think you were aggressive ever with this person. I think what's being said is a little bit of there's really been some reactive abuse where this person pushed you, I'm seeing, because we got, with the cards that we got before with the Five of Pentacles, this person pushed you to be exasperated and see if you would lose your shit, basically. And maybe some of you did and some of you didn't, but it's not healthy. And it's definitely, you're not in the wrong, and this is gaslighting, and it's time to leave this situation. Let's get another card. We got the Three of Cups. Yeah, I always see this as two's company, three's a crowd. And that may have been the dynamic. I said before, another person may have come between you. Maybe somebody who was saying negative things about you and influencing that other person. I'm gonna get a final closing card for the reading. Oh, we got Five of Swords. Okay, so I would not these people only have negative things to say, and when you're not around, they're saying cruel, nasty things about you. It's best to just, if you've set your boundaries, I would do that. Like say, hey, if you want to say cruel things, you can do that, but I don't want to. I'm seeing that you've separated yourself with the Five. There's been change. You may have, left this situation. Sorry, I'm just thinking about I'm forgetting what planet the number 5 relates to, but I think it's Mercury, actually. Yeah. So I also see some travel here, like first of all, Mercury can relate to short distance travel. It can also relate to, like forms, like bureaucracy, like billing or administrative, like things you like, things you might have to sign, or like agreements that are like written, like contracts is the word I'm looking for. Also, there could have been this person could have pushed you far away, but because Mercury is opposite Jupiter, which is about long distance travel. But also this person with the Mercury influence relating to the 5, this person made you really detail oriented. I think that there was some PTSD that was your nervous system went through in this interaction and made you very aware of your surroundings, very, very hypervigilant. And that's a skill, but it can be good to maybe do it might be good healing for you to do some guided meditation, bring down the senses, bring down the nervous system, get the beta waves, the gamma waves, all the brain waves into a more chill state. And then you will actually have more control over your intuitive powers rather than just being like, which sometimes happens to those of us who have had trauma and have gained psychic skills because of it. When you take the time to meditate, even going for a walk for, I would say 15 minutes is enough to change your energy system. When you're regulated and balanced, that's when you're going to have more control of these skills, these intuitive, energetic, psychic skills that I'm feeling that you have from this trauma and from this experience. And yeah, so that's the main message. And it was very card heavy and not very image oriented, but I'm sending you so much love and I hope you have a great day. And I am so proud of you for freeing yourself from this toxic dynamic. And yeah.